How do you pair champagne and food? The easiest approach is to break the wine itself down into its basic elements. All champagne has silky bubbles, high acidity, toasty flavors, and some level of fruitiness. Champagne almost always has this creamy, palate-cleansing sparkle to it. The French call it the mousse for obvious reasons. And this mousse is perfect for lightening up fatty, creamy, and rich foods. Champagne sparkle is great with soft spreadable cheeses like ricotta and also creamy butter-based sauces. And towards the more savory and rich side, pâtés, terrines, and even foie gras. The next aspect to consider when you're pairing food and champagne together is the acid level. Now, champagne is off the charts when it comes to acidity. It's impossible to take a sip without your mouth watering. Acidity is great for several reasons. First, as a flavor enhancer. It accentuates flavors in the same way a squirt of lemon or citrus does for food. Acids especially enhance salty foods. For example, buttered popcorn and even potato chips. They both work surprisingly well with champagne. Secondly, acids are great for cutting fatty and creamy foods. For example, think of the way lemon works with yogurt in Greek dishes. Thirdly, acids are a great counterbalance to sweet foods. Now, some champagnes can be so tart as to almost taste sour. In this case, a little bit of honey, some fruit preserves, and even sweet curry can go a long way to taming that acidity. The champagne making process exposes the wine to extended contact with the yeast, which gives it these toasty, buttery, and even nutty qualities, which makes it a no-brainer for bread-based apps. Champagne almost always has some level of fruit flavor in there, most often citrus, sometimes lemons, people say apples and pears, and even peaches too. And when it's made with a red grape like Pinot Noir or Pinot Meunier, berries. And those flavors are a great complement to foods that work best with fruits. How about some lime in ceviche or roast pork and apples? So now let's take all of those different aspects and elements and put them together to create something that works beautifully with champagne. This is so quick and simple. I toasted up some bread, spread some whipped ricotta on it. I dressed it with some small, sweet rock shrimp and coated it with butter, lemon juice, and salt. So you can see with just this simple combo of flavors and textures here, how we touched on all of those elements that we find in the champagne. And now that you know how to break this down, try to mix and match all these different flavors and textures together to create your own appetizer. Thanks for joining me today, and for more pro tips and quick sips like this, be sure to subscribe to the WTSO YouTube channel. I'll see you soon. Cheers.